Welcome back to 1v1 Origins, where I go over each 1v1 gen and see how they hold up today. We go over the good, the bad, and overall, the final verdict. In today's video, we'll be talking about Advanced 1v1, shortened to ADV 1v1, the best generation.
Like with Gold, Silver, and Crystal, ADV was in the 1v1 throwback thread, and then we kind of switched to this new thread, and then one very specific person got into the tier, and they proceeded to make a whole tournament, and here we are today, ADV of 2021. We have gotten to the point where ADV can be in team tiers such as Premier League, World Cup, because the tier has been developed so much now. Hell, by the time I'm recording this video, the ladder is still up. But by the time I upload this video, it probably won't anymore, unfortunately. Like with GSC, ADV has a bunch of unique Pokemon. Unlike ADV OU, the tier is completely different. Or more or less the same. For starters, mons like Sceptile actually are really good because Leech Stall, and unlike 6v6, it's permanent in 1v1 because it's literally 1 versus 1. And I guess there's Registeel, which has a niche here, and some other ADV OE mons like T-Tar, Salamence, Metaros, all those mons. There are also some uncommon mons like Scizor, Moltres, Scyther, Kangaskhan, Slowbro, Venusaur. All those mons, they have a niche in 1v1. At least in ADV 1v1, which is very cool in my opinion. And we have gotten some banned mons. Mons such as Slacking, which basically dominate the meta with its high attack stat and decent speed. Suicune, which Calm Mind plus Surf, it destroys everything. And Snorlax, because it's Snorlax, and we can't have Snorlax in 1v1. Gonna say right now, ADV has the best gameplay. There are no choice specs, no choice scarf. I think they've ruined the tier, but we do have choice band, which makes mons such as Aerodactyl and Crobat not as bad, but still it's so fun. Items like Papaya Berry, Slackberry, even Lychee Berry at times, they're all super fun. And we cannot forget about this gen introducing Nature's actual IVs, abilities, actual EVs, and hidden power doesn't actually affect your EVs anymore, so you can be optimal, and if you want, you can actually run shiny Pokemon now. I actually do explain most of this in my old video I made, which you can, check out and like my channel and stuff, but enough of that. I just think it's a really fun gen. Is it overrated? Yeah, it is, but who cares? I personally think the best thing is a Moltres with Papaya Berry and hitting stupid hard with Overheat, or banning Earth Strength Hyper Beam. It just feels so goddamn satisfying. Now ADV, it's basically a flawless tier. No issues with it. But the only minor issue, which I'll dive in the next video, is once again the physical special split, since, mons like Gengar have no stab attacks. Well, mons like Sneasel barely have, any good moves at all. But that's only a minor issue. The major issue was Clefable. If you're, catching on in one of the points, you probably noticed that I did not mention Clefable in the banned mods. That's because this little shit deserves a section on its own. This mon was basically the meta. Thunder Wave, Encore, Seismic Toss to break down everything. It basically had everything. And if you wanted to go anti-Zam, you could just throw a Lumberry on it, then boom, you beat Zam. This thing was just a fucking demon. Literally, as soon as this thing got introduced into the meta, it was immediately banned after the Swiss tour. Clefable was so unbroken, in fact, that it got banned in GSS 1v1. And let me remind you that ADV is technically older than GSS. Clefable basically left a legacy in ADV 1v1 forever, as we'd had other iterations before where they basically act like Clefable, but it's nowhere near as good as Clefable, unfortunately. Togetic was the first of many. It got all the moves Clefable got, but unfortunately for it had more weaknesses, less base HP, and it was much slower, so it couldn't speed creep stuff like Marowak or Ursaring. And we have stuff like Illumise, which does get charmed, can beat Marowak, but it's still not as great as Clefable. Clefable will always be known as probably one of the best ADV Pokemon of all time, even if it is banned. We just have to let it go. But since Clefable was banned, that doesn't restrict team building, which makes people to build more, which makes ADV flawless again, so all of our issues are gone now. So yeah, ADV is still the best gen. Do yourself a favor. Go play ADV. I promise you. It'll be one of the best showdown experiences probably in your lifetime. ADV 1v1 is no other. The reason I dedicate my time to it is because, well, the tier's fun. It's not brain dead laddering like Sword and Shield. ADV just feels fun. It's literally all I have to say. And I'm hopeful. I'm just very hopeful. Soon, ADV 1v1 will be in Premier League. Yeah, we might not have the player base for it, but thanks to ADV Duo Swiss, we just might have enough. But thank you for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to hit the subscribe button, make sure to hit the like button, and comment down what you want me to do for content wise. And next time we'll be taking on Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum.